and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, an April Fool's Day edition. Glad to have you with us. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Sacramento Kings. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for Domantas Sabonis.
He's having problems with his shot these days, and the analytics show that with his true shooting percentage headed down in the last 10 games. I wouldn't be surprised if he turned it around quickly, though.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the 1. And for the Pistons, down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham is out there with Tim Hardaway, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
Well, BA, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Now here's Murray. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
And he drops the first.
And the physical style Murray plays with will serve him well in this league.
And Murray drops them both.
Yeah, a skilled player already. Keegan Murray is committed to only getting better and becoming more dangerous out there.
Pass to Duren. Here's Hardaway. Duren in the post. He's guarded by Sabonis. Tipped away. And pushing it up. Here's Sacramento. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Such an energetic play from Cunningham, going right up for the slam.
Here's Ellis. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. Puts one up from 19. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Now here's LaVine. 20 points for him last game against Indiana. Pass to Sabonis. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Duren. The Pistons have gone 1 for 3 so far. Harris against Sabonis. Harris passes to Thompson. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Ellis. 9 points in his last outing. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Hardaway. DeRozan with the ball. Now Thompson defending. DeRozan against Thompson. DeRozan passes to Levine. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, that's exactly why it's nice to have Levine. He can do so many things within the offense.
Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Ellis. He's watched by Cunningham. DeRozan outside. Pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Cunningham outside. Outside Hardaway. Levine with some nice D.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Harris. Still no points. Cunningham looking it over. Into the lane. It's deflected. They recover it. The 3. It's rebounded by Levine. Sacramento leading by 6. Pass to Ellis. DeRozan outside. Picked by Sabonis. To the inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
An underrated playmaker. I like seeing DeRozan share the ball like this.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 so far. And the timeout called here by JB Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Get up, get up, get up and start making some noise. Here they come, your Pistons dancing.
And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. Fourth, Zach LaVine.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Hardaway finds Thompson. Duran with a screen on DeRozan. Thompson's shot is off. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Now here's Cunningham. The D's right on him. 5 to shoot. Thompson passes to Cunningham to win the run. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Stand the top pick of the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
And the Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Malik Monk's checked in for the Kings. That free throw good from Cunningham. Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Well, I like that DeRozan's one of those guys who can take over a game by himself or be the orchestrator. He adapts to whatever the defense is showing.
Now here's Beasley. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Yeah, and you see this with a lot of great scores. When they're putting up big nights, a lot of times it's because they're making a lot of free throws.
Here's DeRozan. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing. Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Hardaway against Levine, and the layup is good off the glass. And now a 12-point Kings lead.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Duran against Sabonis. Floats one up. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Tries it from 16. And it's DeRozan missing. And Detroit is shooting just 38% so far in this one. Beasley against DeRozan. Pass to Hardaway. Cunningham outside. 5 on the clock. On the take. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Cunningham's got 7.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
DeRozan up top. Shoots over Beasley. And it's DeRozan missing. Pistons trail by 10. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Duran.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Monk passes to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Picked by Sabonis. To the inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments for the Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Harris. Holland comes in for Hardaway. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Cade Cunningham. The Kings also with a sub. Carter, he's checked in for Levine. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 10. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings. Came away with a win.
The last game between these teams was so close, but ultimately their bench put them over the top.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
Now here's Monk. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Indiana. Murray, no good. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's Beasley on the wing, defended by DeRozan. It's Beasley on the wing. Counted from distance. Beasley's got 5 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
That is what they want from Duran. Spike it, young fella.
So it's Sacramento now, leading by 5. DeRozan outside. Picked by Murray. Now here's DeRozan. He has 6. Inside, here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
He has such great feel. Sabonis sets the pick and finds his way down the lane to get open.
Schroeder passes to Duran. Schroeder against Carter. Schroeder can't get it to go. The Kings lead by 7. Outside Carter. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Well, you know, you give him the opportunity, and DeRozan's going to finish with authority.
Schroeder passes to Stewart. Here's Beasley. Monk covers. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Stewart. Give him 8.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Detroit with the ball. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Schroeder finds Beasley. And Detroit another 3.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Outside Murray. Back to Carter. On the wing, DeRozan. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. Carter against Schroeder. Basket's good. And now just a 3-point Kings lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to DeRozan. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. The baseline J is on the way, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. DeRozan's got 10 points.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
What a performance for DeMar DeRozan. He's been the story for Sacramento. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one and taking a look at Sacramento's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Pistons trail by 5. On the court for the Kings, 2nd quarter underway. They've got Malik Monk, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. Here's Holland, yet to see a basket. Releases. Beasley misses.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now here's Monk. Valanciunas passes to LaVine. Here's Lyles. Pass to LaRavia. Monk for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Schroeder against Monk. On the wing, Thompson. Picked by Stewart. Here's the floater. And it's Thompson getting it to go. Thompson's got 6.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And he can't get the first one.
Part of why Ausar Thompson was an attractive prospect was his raw athleticism. I mean, he can run the floor, he can easily jump up to the rim, and scouts absolutely love that.
Fontecchio's checked in for Detroit. The Kings also with a sub. Ellis is checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Ausar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
Outside Levine. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Thompson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Kings, Levine. Zach Levine. 2 shots.
First one falls.
Well, one thing with Levine, you love the way he can attack at all 3 levels on the floor.
Both free throws good from Levine. Pistons trail by 7. Stewart outside. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Beasley with a screen on Monk. And here's Schroeder outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Sacramento has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Pass to Levine. Lyles a screen. Levine against Thompson. Lyles, the pass to Valanciunas. Off target from outside. For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Schroeder. Fontecchio outside. And hey, we got Big Sean in the building tonight for this Pistons home game.
Yeah, a very proud Detroit native who has done a lot for this city. It's great to see Big Sean out here supporting his team.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so here's Sacramento. They held a 12-point lead earlier. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. They are square in the middle of a 7-game road tour. On the wing, Levine, defended by Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach Levine, reminding us of what he can do.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Put your hands together. It's the Pistons. Make the dance move.
Reed's checked in for the Pistons. The Kings also with a sub. Sabonis checked in. Fontecchio, the pass to Schroeder. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The Kings lead by 7. Here's Ellis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Sabonis. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Stewart. Detroit has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Schroeder passes to Beasley. Four on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Lyles, the pass to Sabonis. Here's Levine for 3. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. 7-point differential. Fontecchio, left side. Back to Schroeder. Picked by Reed. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Ellis. Back to Monk. Here's Levine for 3. And Reed pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the attack, Schroeder. Beasley for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Beasley's got 14 points for the game.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Back to Levine from downtown. Ooh, Levine with another miss.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Chalk up 2 there. And now just a 2-point Sacramento lead.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Lyles. Now here's Levine. He's guarded by Fontecchio. Levine passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Well, look, Levine is such a gifted scorer that it opens up so much for him out in pick and roll action.
Monk against Schroeder. Got a hand on it.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Schroeder against Monk. Outside Levine. Levine not messing around in tight.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pistons trail by 6. Schroeder passes to Beasley. They set a pick. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Lyles. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Fontecchio. Here's Lyles. Sinks it from distance. And now it's a 9-point Sacramento lead.
Well, Levine is out there to finish plays, but if a guy is open, he'll make the extra pass.
Schroeder against Monk. Schroeder passes to Stewart. And again, no good by Detroit. Sacramento leading by 9. Outside Monk, picked by Sabonis. Shoots from the baseline. Outside for Levine. No good from outside.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Schroeder. Beasley with a screen on Sabonis. To snap the cold streak. And Schroeder lays it in. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice work around the rim, taking it up with confidence.
Timeout call, Sacramento. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Arabia's checked in for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine. Ellis passes to Arabia. Here's Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. Outside Monk. Sabonis with a screen on Cunningham. Monk for three. Thompson pulls it in. Pistons trail by 7. Cunningham passes to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Cunningham against Monk. Over Cunningham. And it's Monk missing. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Duren. Harris outside. Here's Cunningham. No good off the glass. The Kings lead by 5. DeRozan up top. Defended by Thompson. DeRozan passes to Ellis. Back to DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. Shot clock at 5. The shot no good. Thompson with some nice D. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And the shot goes down. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
We had the defense right in his face, but Thompson showed no problem finishing inside.
Pass to DeRozan. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
The beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. DeRozan outside. Sabonis with a screen on Thompson. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
And he makes a first.
It's hard not to be excited about Sabonis, a multifaceted big man who does a little bit of everything.
Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. Zach LaVine comes in for Monk. And he can't hit the second. And it's 6-10. Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Here's Ellis. DeRozan outside. got a piece of it.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Outside Murray. Takes a three. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Pass to Duran. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Cunningham. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. DeRozan double team. And Sabonis slams it in.
Man, Sabonis, I mean, he's had it working all night.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Thompson. To the middle. Here's Harris. And he buries his first look.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
DeRozan against Thompson. DeRozan right side. Muscling in. DeRozan.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
And so it's Sacramento closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front, Roberts? They're taking great shots. Back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Jerome Bleed. Measuring up the shot. Oh, so close. So close.
Hey everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Look here now at Sacramento. They played okay, but unfortunately, that's not getting you into the playoffs. They were hoping to take the next step this year. That led to a lot of frustration for everybody. Their fans are hangry. They wanted to eat.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Sacramento Kings.
Coming in, this looked like an even matchup on paper, but on the floor, mismatch. These guys are putting the wood to them.
Yeah, they seem to want it more so far, but there's still another half.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Tim Hardaway is out there with Cunningham. And it's Duran in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Down low. And the dunk by Duran.
Moving well. Duran working in the two-man game.
And it's Levine with the ball for Sacramento. Pass to Sabonis. Here's Ellis. And here's Levine. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Cunningham with the ball. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Sacramento leading by 3. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Levine draws the double. Pass to Ellis. On the wing, DeRozan. The 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Hardaway on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Hardaway, the pass to Harris. No good. That would have tied it. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Levine. And it's Harris with the rebound.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Cunningham. Second chance effort. Tries to keep it alive. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. Sacramento has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Thompson to the middle. Outside for Levine. Picked by Sabonis. Shoots. Levine, that one's good. Levine's got 15 points.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
And here is Thompson. 11 points in the game. Duren, the screen. To the inside. And the dunk by Duren. And that's a double-double for him now.
Well, that's why this coaching staff wants Cunningham to have the ball and make the decisions.
Here's Ellis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Duren. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And the timeout called here by JB Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
I want to hear everybody make some noise.
And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Jonas Valanciunas.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Cunningham passes to Harris. Cunningham outside. Back to Harris. From down in the low post, it goes.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Ellis passes to Sabonis, to the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now here's Harris. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Here's Ellis. Outside Murray. Levine with a screen on Harris. Murray passes to Sabonis. 4 on the clock. DeRozan for 3. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. And now an 8-point Kings lead.
Yeah, they've had their hands full with DeRozan all night. He is scary when he gets it done.
Pass to Hardaway. Inside, here's Duren. And the dump by Duren.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Levine. 15 points in the game. Murray with it. Fires from deep. Duren with the rebound. Cunningham with the ball. 12 points for him. Here's Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 4-point Sacramento lead.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Sabonis outside. Pass to Murray. There's the triple. Murray! Good from way out.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Harris outside. Cunningham outside. Sabonis on the double team. Cunningham finds Harris. Thompson, a screen on Murray. Here's Harris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
One of the most underrated scorers in the NBA, Tobias Harris, is a tough assignment.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And Harris drops them both.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Levine passes to Sabonis. Outside Levine. Fires the 3. Duren with the rebound.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass stand.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
Here's Sabonis, following the score by Detroit. Here's DeRozan. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Duren with a screen on DeRozan. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. DeRozan passes to Ellis. Back to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Thompson. DeRozan for 3. And another miss by Sacramento. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Thompson. The floater. Cunningham outside. Cunningham into the lane. Hauled in by the Kings.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the 3rd. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Zach LaVine.
And with Hardaway, he has no fear on the court. To him, there's no defender he can't take on, no shot he can't make.
The first one falls, and some changes here for Detroit. Beasley comes in for Thompson, and it's Schroeder in for Kate Cunningham. Monk, he's checked in for the Kings. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. DeRozan against Schroeder. DeRozan down low. They held a 12-point lead earlier and stand over his long NBA career. DeMar DeRozan honing in his game.
Yeah, Brian, and he's patterned it after his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's also an excellent shot creator. His development as a passer has helped make him a very productive offensive focal point.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Holland comes in for Hardaway. Good on the second one.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
Pass to Harris. Stewart, a screen on Murray. Harris against Murray. Harris passes to Schroeder. Shoots over Monk. Shot's good by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 8.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
DeRozan outside. Double team on DeRozan. Here's Sabonis. Oh, Harris with the block.
A sneaky 6'8". Harris putting his length to use.
That puts him in the lead. He's got 10.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Pass to Sabonis. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, this is Sabonis in his zone. He makes scoring in the paint seem almost effortless.
Schroeder passes to Harris. Back to Schroeder. Fires for 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Well, the Kings shooting just 36% in the third. And DeRozan, the hang time.
Well, look, DeRozan, for his size, an excellent ball handler, able to create his own look.
Schroeder passes to Harris. Six to shoot. Beasley with a screen on Murray. Here's Harris. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Levine against Beasley. Oh, just dropping it in. Levine.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Back to Schroeder. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by Sacramento.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Pass to DeRozan. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter here. Some solid defense from Stewart. Harris against Monk. Here's Holland. Oh, from deep. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got his 7th assist here tonight. Sacramento leading by 3. Monk passes to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Pass to Murray. Now Levine. Now Sabonis. Stewart defends. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Sabonis. DeRozan for 3. The rebound by Stewart. Detroit has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Now here's Schroeder. Monk covers. There's 45 seconds left in the third. And here's Schroeder outside for the tie. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Levine. Picked by Sabonis. Pulls up. And another miss by Sacramento.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Detroit, Dennis Schroeder, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Schroeder. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Schroeder. Levine feeling it out a bit. Step back and fire. And he hits the jumper. Levine's got 20 points. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Sacramento on top, up by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Taking a look at Sacramento, we've got Domantas Sabonis. Trey Lyles is out there with Malik Monk, and it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. Now here's Monk. Lyles' shot is good.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Beasley. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Pistons trail by 8. Outside Schroeder. Beasley outside. Beyond the arc. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Here's Ellis. They get it again. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. Gets the 3 ball to go. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
And forget position. Sabonis is one of the best overall passers in the league.
Monk against Schroeder. It's Beasley on the wing. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Sabonis, the pass to Lyles. Here's Monk. Sabonis with a screen on Schroeder. Monk for 3. The rebound by Stewart. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Pass to Schroeder. It's Beasley on the wing. And he lobs it up top.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Lyles. Laravia passes to Monk. 5 to shoot. Over Schroeder from outside the arc. Lyles' shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pistons trail by 7. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. Driving in. Three-pointer Stewart. Nails it from beyond the arc. Stewart's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Outside Monk. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Schroeder. Now here's Beasley. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Stewart. Three-pointer. Beasley misses. Sacramento leading by 4. Here's Laravia. He's guarded by Fontecchio. And that one's good. Laravia's got his first basket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Schroeder against Monk. They set the pick. Now Schroeder. They double him with Monk. Schroeder passes to Stewart. Here's Holland. Up top Schroeder. He's guarded by Sabonis. That one drops for him.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And so here's Sacramento following the score by Detroit and the basket by Monk.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Holland. Back to Schroeder. It's Beasley on the wing. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Beasley's got 20 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Monk. Drops in the layup for 2. Monk's got 10 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pistons trail by 6. Schroeder passes to Stewart. It's Beasley on the wing. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Laravia. Pass to Monk. There's the double with Fontecchio. Here's Ellis. The shot from 20 feet out. And Fontecchio pulls it down. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Here's Holland. Off with the layup. The Kings lead by 6. Here's Laravia. Pass to Lyles. And here's Monk. He's guarded by Beasley. Sabonis with a screen on Beasley. Here's Monk. Here's Ellis. Launches it. Holland with a rebound. Holland's got 4 rebounds now. Schroeder with it. Lets a floater go. And the layup is good.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
The Kings call timeout.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your hype squad. Everybody get down. Let them hear you.
And Sacramento Murray's checked in for Lyles. DeMar DeRozan comes in for LaRabia. And it's Levine in for Monk. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He told them no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's DeRozan. Outside Murray from downtown. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And again, it's Detroit.
And just an excellent jump shoot. You love how Harris has built out his game over the years.
DeRozan outside. Back to Levine. From 15 feet away. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hardaway from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Levine. Murray up top. DeRozan against Thompson. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, and DeRozan, one of the game's more powerful wings, scoring through the foul.
At the line for the Kings, DeRozan, DeMar DeRozan, 1 shot.
1 shot.
And it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Harris outside. Duran with a screen on Murray. Down low. And the dunk by Duran.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Outside Levine. Up top, Sabonis. Outside Levine. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Hardaway. Harris outside. The rebound by Murray. The Kings have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the 4th. Levine passes to Ellis. And here's DeRozan. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Pistons. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Here's Harris. Hauled in by the Kings. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Levine. Fires from deep. Murray, no good.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Harris. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at 1 more. It's on Keegan Murray.
Defensive foul. Keegan Murray, 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul at the line for your Pistons. Harris. Tobias Harris, 1 shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
And the Kings shooting at 49% so far in the game. Thompson against DeRozan. DeRozan right in the heart of the D.
Well, no doubt DeRozan would be calm, cool, and collected in that moment.
1:44 left in the final quarter. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Sacramento shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Now here's DeRozan. Thompson with some nice D.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Thompson, a screen on Levine. Here's Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here's DeRozan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
DeRozan drawing a lot of attention here.
At the line for the Kings, DeRozan, DeMar DeRozan, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
A very successful visit to the line for him. Now this is a 2-possession game.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Cunningham outside. Ellis with a rebound. And here are the Kings now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Kings lead by 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead, but time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And a relentless drive by Cunningham. The defense goes to cut him off, and he makes sure to get fouled.
For your Pistons, Cunningham. Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And he commits the intentional foul.
5th personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Kings, DeRozan, DeMar DeRozan, 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
And again, no good by Detroit. And Sacramento has possession. Sabonis outside. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. DeMar, a big-time road win for you guys. How were you able to get it done?
We came out aggressive on both ends. We knew it was going to be tough. It's a great team. We understood if we came in here and played with the intensity that we know how to play with, we can walk out of here with a victory.
You matched that intensity. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Domantas Sabonis.